Hey guys, alright, so welcome to a video of Team Soulforge, and I'm bringing you here today a series called BCS Homebrew, or whatever idea you could probably come up with that's better. Literally no idea on the name, we just came up with it. Yeah, so you'll be seeing content from me and as well as content from Owen on the same subject, and what we are going to do is, so I don't know if you know, there's a BCS for me in the UK for London at Darkspear in Shepherd's Bush, which is in November, right? And this here, this lovely deck build here, which you've seen a deck profile of by this point, is well, hopefully would have. If not, it'll get to you as soon as it can. I haven't uploaded it yet. Is the Alfred build, and this is what I took for team lead. And I was saying that I was going to change things, however things didn't work out that well for that, because I kind of maybe got addicted to by sports in Australia, so I didn't really do much experimenting, but I did kick ass with this deck when I could, nonetheless. So, right, so just letting you know, the idea of the video is, like I say, homebrew is, this is a build. It's a wonderful build, but I want to change it. And obviously, the game has gone through quite a change since Premium Collection. Obviously, the Grade 2 game is very much more of a thing. And what we're going to do together is we're going to basically look at the flaws of this deck, because this deck obviously has its own flaws. We're going to look at it, and you and me, the viewer, are going to homebrew this deck together, and we are going to get this deck even better and ready for BCS. And I think something that we can create will be really great, really fantastic. Right. Owen, obviously, like I said, is going to be doing the same, which is very important. And we are going to keep this both a secret from us as well. I don't know his build, and he won't know mine. So obviously, it'll be quite a bit of a surprise when we both get together and we see each other's builds and what it would be. And I think it'll be quite nice because we talk to each other all the time, we play test together all the time, and it'll be quite interesting this. And obviously, you'll be getting times when we go to tournaments, local tournaments and things like that, and you'll be seeing us do matches as well, and seeing how the deck performs, and then we'll give an overall review at the end, and hopefully we can make this deck do well. Right, anyway, so that's the first part. Right, you're going to be moving on, well, we're going to be moving on next, seeing what the deck is, even though there is a deck profile be coming out, or might be already out before this, but if not, you'll be seeing kind of a really quick run through of the deck here, and then after that, the next job is we'll have to study the meta. So, yeah, anyway, so, there you go, boys. We'll see you in the next bit, being the run through. Catch you guys later. Okay, so this is currently what the build is like now. I'll give you a run through over it. I just realised it actually has changed a little bit since the deck profile you would have seen, and I'll go over the changes and yeah. But we have 2 Alfred early, 2 King of Knights from Monarch. That's not changed since the original. Blaster Blade at 4, obviously 3 Tana, 3 Javelin Larus. Sorry for the glare, by the way, that's my light. Blaster Dark at 2, 4 Flash Shield Assault, because of Little Great Sage Marin and 6k. Little Sage Marin, 3 Stride Fodder, 3 Pack Goal, 4 Epona for triggers, which 12 crit, obviously Royal Paladin Flogel or Wincon, 4 Elaine, Elrond Starter for obvious reasons. And then we have 2 Gancelot, which was different from the original. The original had 3. 3 Twin Sword, which had actually 4 in the original build that you would have seen. Because we got this boy Garmor there for recycling when I ran out of Blaster Blades too quickly. Yeah, Seabreeze, and obviously Agnos was not in the original build, but I thought I'd give it a shot, and it's been working out okay. Ultima, Dismal, Ractome, Colburn, Three Little Great Sage, Mirren, and Mascol. There you go. That's the overall view of the deck, of what we had currently. I'm working with. It's been working perfectly fine, but obviously the against newer decks. Thank you, Carl. Down back. Jeez. But anyway, yeah. Basically, if you while the deck works, it's got a lot of problems. Obviously, I find it's struggling a little bit more in the current meta. I think the only reason it done so well in Team League was because I not only sacked my way to victory, but obviously my opponents, all of them didn't really run new stuff. Luard was the only one I can think of that had the new stride. Discard Turbo didn't have that. And trying to think my other matchup. Discard Turbo twice, Luard. I remember. Oh yeah, and there was the meme blaster thing that happened. I lost to. Anyway, look at the premium thing, and you'll be reminded, because I can't remember. But yeah, no, that's the overview. Like I say, guys, obviously tell me what you think of it. You know what you think should change, and obviously I'm gonna make a few changes myself. And basically, so what you're going to see next will be the next time you see me like ever with this deck build will be I'm going to be thinking customize it, and then literally as soon as I customize it, I'm off to locals, and you're going to see me enter a tournament, and basically we're just going to see how well I do, and I'll give you updates between rounds and things like that. Anyway, and I'll catch you guys later in the next part, because the next part here is studying the meta. Alright, see you guys after that. Alright, so as you previously saw, I was studying the meta very intensely, and here is what I've come up with. So as you know, since the premium collection has come, obviously we've got Katrina, we've got new Ichi. You know, OTT doesn't get its own thing anymore, it's just Ichikishima, the clan. We've got Morfessa, obviously, with Luard. Yeah, we've got plenty of other things. Obviously, Gold Paladin, obviously really big. In fact, they can now stride even sooner than Helios if you give them 2 damage, or they just play that card that deals them damage. So because of this thing being a problem, by ignoring Ezel, I've decided what might be a good idea is I try and focus a lot more on the grade 2 game. Entirely on the grade 2 game, and focus on that. With Ezel, it doesn't matter. They stride, you die. Simple as. So I'm not sure how I deal with Ezel at the moment, but with those other decks that are very, very scary, especially Katrina and Morfessa with their strides. Ichi is insane as well. I think trying to play the grade 2 game will be a good start. To deal with these matchups. So that is what I have deducted from this. My deduction is grade store. Effectively. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to go with now, and well, let's see what changes we can make to the deck to improve on this concept. Hey guys, well, welcome to what I've changed my deck from, the old deck. Right, so here we go. What's that? A Dual Knight. Yes, it's Tiffany of the Dual Knights. So I'm starting to do a Dual Knight version of Royal Paladin, bit of the old Dual Knight engine, as it were. So let's get into it, shall we? First things first, we have our 4 Monarch Century Alfred. I've decided to keep Monarch as my main due to the fact he has extra defensive power, which I feel is very important. And also, not only that, he is got the ability to get Blast Blade from Soul to hand, which is very important because Blast Blade actually is what we want to always ride. He is our ace in the hole, as it were. To work with one of our later cards, we have 2 Ashley and 2 Ashley Reverse. They're nothing really particularly important in how many I really run of each. It's more just like running both. You've got like a cool little kind of thing you can do with them, but I guess you can do the cross ride, but it's not needed. Like I say, moving on. For Blaster Blade, he is our ace, he is our avatar, and he is there to help. The critical is going to be very important now because this deck is, like I say, in what I want, is more of a grade 2 game. Right, we have our best dog. Dual Knight Sword Me. Sword Me is how this grade 2 game works. Can't blast 1. You get damage. You get a grade 1 or less. Dual Knight. It has to be a Dual Knight though. Sadly. And we got 3 Miranda. By the way, there's meant to be 4 Dual Knights, Sword Me's, but I only have 3. I can't find a 4th. And 3 Miranda. She's meant to be Tracy, which is 12k attacker, but I don't actually have any at the moment, so that is why Miranda is being used. Right, and then we got our final card, which will be Blaster Javelin, using him still, because obviously Alfred's going to be our main vanguard, and the thing about Alfred is he actually allows me to, well, basically because of him, he can use Sword Me, and it can actually get Sword Me being a high beast, and then I can combo off more for more multi-attacking, which is quite nice. Right. Then we have, as you know, I ran my previous build 4 Flash Shield Assaults. Well, we have 4 of the Dual Knight version of Assault, obviously, for the special counter blast that Sword Me has. For Christine, she is Count Blast 1, reveal a grade 3, doesn't matter if it's Dual Knight or not. You then search for a Dual Knight grade 3, you get to call it to rearguard circle, and then add it to hand during the end phase. This is actually very important due to the fact that it sets up striding, but you're getting an 11k base when you're on grade 2, and it just makes the grade 2 game quite a lot more pressure. Very much looking forward to giving this a test ride. Also, that art, come on boys, it's really good art. Shelly, 10k attacker, really just basic. And 2 stride fodder, hoping to, well, obviously to help with striding. Christine kind of, like, she gets me the stride fodder kind of, but obviously if I don't get a grade 3 in hand, I don't know, whatever the case, I have options, which is quite good. Right, so we have the premium collection crit for the extra draw, and it's a high beast. But yeah, the extra draw is very important for this, and obviously contains Blaster Blade. We have a wing con, which is very important, which is Royal Paladin Floggle. Royal Paladin Floggle is amazing. Can +1 bounce it back to deck and restand Blaster Blade. it helps so much. It's a good win condition nonetheless. 2 normal Flugel, just the extra 10Ks, and then 2 Dual Knight draws, because I wanted to go with 10 crit and 2 draw, purely because just the extra draw power sometimes helps. And then we have 2 Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine, and then we have the Dual Knight Heal, and this is very important for the special cat blasting that Shortme has. Right, now we've got that out of the way, let's get on to our stride, shall we? Right, so we are running 3 Gancelot. Gancelot is our counter charger. As you saw, there was no counter charger in the deck itself, so I felt it'd be very important to have a counter charger stride at least. Then we have 3 Twin Sword. Twin Sword is going to be the main stride, I feel, that's going to really constantly make numbers, which is what you really want. Because it is going to be the main thing, and it'll probably be Gancelot be flipped up, most likely. We have 1 Garmor, and this is to just put a Blaster Blade or any key combo piece back into the deck. And also it can reveal the top 6 cards. Just double checking. Yeah, reveal top 6 cards, and for any high beast, you can give it to 4K to your rear guards, and then if you reveal 5. Oh no, if you reveal 4 more cards, it gets 1 crit. So that's very nice. Then we have 1 Agnos, 1 Ultima, 1 Dismal, 1 Rakturn, 1 Mixed Element Coolburn, and then 3 Little Great Sage Marin. Little Great Sage Marin is very important at 3, and purely because you want to search that PG to survive. As long as you're not against OTT, then yeah. And 1 Mascot. Woo. Yeah, it's pretty much, that's really is. It hasn't really changed much, and I don't think it really can. But yeah, that's what the deck is, people. So now you gotta wish me luck. We'll put Jordan Ashley. So yeah, I'm taking this deck to a shop tournament, which is going to be very interesting for premium. Wish me luck, guys. I hope this deck works. Right, so welcome to the finale part where, as you know, I was going to be doing, I went to a tournament, and obviously I went with the Dual Knight deck. And let's show you the deck box, but it's currently what's holding the camera up to here. So let's give you a run through of what's gone on. I went to a shop tournament with that kind of deck, and well, 4 rounds, 2-2, not bad. So the gist of it is that first of all, I was actually planning on showing some games so you could actually understand when I'm recapping. You can see visual of what I'm doing. However, none of my opponents actually wanted to be filmed, so I couldn't get any film for you guys. But basically, round 1 I went against OTT. I actually really was doing quite well. Blast Blade was on a Vanguard circle. I was hitting with that rush. I'd done a stupid play, and because I didn't know what was in his hand, I went for Agnos for the free stride. I also didn't get Alfred, so I didn't get the force marker, and I was basically trying to dig through. But that cost me the game. My opponent mentioned afterwards that if I had gone for Twin Sword, I would have won. So that was a massive flaw on my part, not going for Twin Sword. But oh well, we make mistakes, right? So I lost my round 1. Round 2, I went against Ezel, Now, I expected to lose to Ezel. He pulls off the full combo. He goes first. He pulls off the combo. I won. I pulled it off, boys. I won with Dual Knights, and it was a meme. It was a meme. Pulled it off with Dual Knights, but it was a really solid match. I just kept going twin sword, twin sword, twin sword, and also I only saw one trigger the whole game. So like, you can't say you can't say I was trigger sacking him either. I think the most pro play I had of that was, I had two situations that were pretty good. One, we were both from 4 damage. I no guarded, I got a heal, and that was my only trigger I saw of that game. Put myself back to 4, and I rode Sword Me and denied him 1 damage. So there was that. Then I went against Aqua Force and I bricked terribly. But kind of I bricked, but I didn't get Blaster Blade and I didn't get Alfred, and that kind of fell apart. And the guy we were pretty close, and then he strode in and just drew like a bunch of cards, and I got no triggers on Twin Sword, so it was just gone. And then final match. Now, okay, so this was a win. I don't count it as a win because there was 2 people we met actually who very nice people. One of the guys ended up being around for, and he was having a standard deck because they thought of it was a standard tournament for Shot Tournament Challenge. They didn't know it was premium, and so they entered anyway for the lows, and I ended up going against him, and it was a standard deck versus a premium deck. Yeah, no strides or anything, so in the end it was pretty obvious. He didn't even get, it was playing shadows, didn't even get to grade he didn't even get to grade 3. But if you're watching makes at the turn back YouTube channel, don't worry, we'll have a match again sometime when you have a premium deck, and I'm sure it'll be an epic match. Also, next time I see you, hopefully I'll have a standard deck with me, which I didn't have this time. So yeah, anyway, there's that, and that's really the end of the tournament. Had a few casuals after that. All fun and games, we all love it. So now it's is the next part of it, which is going to be, well, after this we've got the next video. So this is it for episode 1. Hope you all enjoyed it, and then the next video you'll see will be a lot shorter because we're just going to be cutting kind of straight to the point of this is what I'm doing, this is what I've done, and there you go. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we will be adjusting my Royal Paladins once more for the next tournament. Catch you guys later.